Hello, this is a video showing you how to use the new Academic Search Complete. Um, it's changed a lot since the last time I've used it, so I am seeing all these different things myself. So some of the things for you to think about are clicking on full text only, and you don't necessarily need to worry about peer reviewed, but sometimes, yes, that would be good. And I'll show you the reason why. Uh, my default search is always Martin Luther King, and so we'll start off with that search. And we have 12,875 um, results, which is good. Um, and we can see through them. This one says it's peer reviewed. It's from an academic journal, which is great. It's organized by relevance. We're showing 10 at a time, and then there's um, some other things. But if I click on full text, it's going to go from that to 6,000. So 6,667. Um, about half of what we had. There's also other filters that we can apply. So we have EBSCO full text only. There is publication date. So if you wanted to organize things that were focusing on what was about Martin Luther King during the time that he was actually speaking, you could enter in some dates into there. It used to have a little slider bar, but that's not there anymore. Um, and there's some other things you could search for. I like the thesaurus term, so you can click on civil rights movement and you apply that, and it's going to go from 6,667 to 273, which is a much more manageable number. And so you'll be able to click on these. This again is by relevance, and so this is from March 2020. So nothing that is really like about that time, but we have an abstract that you can read. This is written by the author, which is a really cool thing to have. And then we get the article itself, which is right down here, and you can see how long it is. Um, in another video, I show you how to get the citation information and things like that. But if you click on this, you'll be able to cite it using MLA. It'll give you the citation, you copy it, and then you have the works cited entry. And then you're also able to download it. And I always recommend downloading it. Either click on this or this. There's other tools that are interesting. Um, I haven't experimented with this too much, but we have it. This article from 2020 was cited 3 times since it's been published, which is a cool thing. So you can see who else is writing about this same sort of thing. And for some reason, it's not giving me the um, the names or anything, but we have over here the author names, which is good, and then publication source titles. So some different source titles, and so we might be able to click on this and find that, but right now we're not able to get the actual titles, but I think it's a cool feature that's there. It's always good to know that your source has been cited by other topics. Other things you can do, let's say that again, we're into civil rights and you want to look at that. These are the subject terms and also keywords supplied by the author. And so you can look at some of these things as well. And we'll do an independent search. See, that DE means independent or civil rights movement. So we have 95 things and it's all looking at civil rights movement. But that might not be what we want to look at. We might just be wanting to look at Martin Luther King. And so you can go instead of relevance, date oldest. And here we have some 1965 boycotting Alabama, and this is full text only. So we have that, and we can start to scroll through and read the abstract. It does not seem to give us the article, but we can access the PDF, it says, because it must be somewhere else, which is fine. Um, so that's one of the things that we have to be careful of, and that's why we do the full text only. So here is the PDF. You can still download it right there with that little button, and that is useful. If we did not have the full text only, go back to oldest. Again, this is the same one we just had. It says access now PDF, which is great. All these say access So I'm not quite sure what the difference between that and that is, but we'll just keep this filter applied. But all these just want us to make sure that it doesn't have it attached to this information or to the entry, but it's still a good tool. Um, you can also organize by different source types. Look at, again, publication. You can click on peer reviewed. Things like that are very useful. Overall, I like this update because I think it's easier to look. There's fewer options, fewer buttons. There used to be a whole sidebar of things to look at. I still like in the advanced search, you can exclude certain things if you want. So if I don't want civil rights, next movement, I can click on not, and it's gonna not have anything. But that's how closely entwined they are. So advanced search is helpful. In addition, I keep going back to my original search. Um, it had these various filters, uh, subject. So these are other words that might appear with it. Lexile range, how easy it to read, which I wouldn't work with. Language, if you're getting a lot of non-English language, you can click English only, and that'll be useful. So there's a lot of good features in here that will be helpful for you. So those are those main things. And it's a lot easier now, I think, to use. And if you have questions about any of this stuff, please let me know, and I will be happy to help you out.